Right on time for Hope TV Newswatch on this 11th day of March 2025. A very good evening to you wherever you're watching us from, and welcome to the broadcast. My good name is Keneddy Kimani, and signing for us tonight is Boniface Murithi. We begin with President William Ruto has pledged to procure a chapati making machine capable of producing 1 million chapatis per day to support Nairobi County's school feeding program. While addressing school children during his ongoing tour of Nairobi, the head of state has continued drumming up support for the building of affordable houses, noting that it will create more job opportunities. Our reporter Tess Njenga begins our bulletin with the following report.
As President William Ruto's tour of Nairobi County entered its second day today, the head of state has launched more development projects and made quite a number of promises. In a bid to enhance the school feeding program in Nairobi, students may soon be enjoying freshly made chapatis as part of their school meals. This follows President William Ruto's approval of Governor Sakaja Johnson's request to purchase a chapati making machine. The machine will be incorporated into the Dishi na County school feeding program, which currently benefits over 316,000 students across Nairobi.
Yama, Chabu, chapati, wanataka chabu, lakini unajua hiyo chapati, unajua watoto wangapi wanalishwa Nairobi? Wale wanalisha ni wangapi? 300,000. Sasa napika chapati 1,000,000. Ndaomba rais anisaidie na mashine ya kutengeneza chapati, ndio hiyo.
In addition, a new central kitchen was unveiled at Zawadi Comprehensive School in Kamukunji, set to provide 10,000 students with hot, nutritious meals. The tour, which is focused on key development projects, included the launch of an 800-bed dormitory at St. Teresa Girls High School in Mathare and an inspection of the ongoing construction of 4,566 affordable housing units in Shauri Moyo, Kamukunji.
Hapa walimu wananiambia tunahitaji madarasa mengine 10. And therefore I want to offer, Mheshimiwa, nitakutumia watu wachore hizo madarasa 10 na mimi mwenyewe nitajenga madarasa 10 hapa St. Jesus Girls. Na kule St. Jesus Primary School vile nimekubali ya kwamba nitawajengea madarasa mengine 5.
Leo mimi nimekuja hapa kwa sababu ya watoto wa Mathare. Nimekuja na ninataka kumshukuru Mheshimiwa Newswatch. Amejenga ile dormitory ya watoto ambayo itachukua watoto 800. Na kwa sababu Newswatch amefanya kazi mzuri kujenga dormitory, mwalimu ameniambia ya kwamba mnahitaji madarasa, na mimi nitawapatia madarasa 10 kwa watoto hawa. Nitajenga mwenyewe madarasa 10 hapa St. Jesus, ndio watoto wa Mathare wote wapate nafasi ya kusoma hapa Mathare St. Jesus. Watu wa Mathare, tunaelewana jameni?
The president has continued drumming up support for the building of affordable houses, noting that it will create more job opportunities.
Wale watakaofanya kazi hapa kwa hiyo program ya affordable housing ni vijana 2,000 wa kutoka hapa Mathare. Vijana muko? Vijana muko? Hebu nione wala vijana wanasema wako tayari. Vijana muko tayari? Jambo la 4, mimi nimefurahi kwamba MCA wetu pamoja na governor wetu wame-upgrade ile facility ya hospitali. Sasa leo tumekuja kufungua hiyo dispensary hapo iweze kusaidia watu wa Mathare. Wapi makofi ya mjumbe wetu MCA wa hapa? Wapi nduru ya governor wetu Mheshimiwa Sakaja? Hawa jamaa kwa kuungana wanatufanyia kazi mzuri pale kwa mambo ya hospitali.
During his tour, the president also launched the Nairobi River Regeneration Program, which aims to improve sanitation and create green jobs across the city. The development tour will continue throughout the week, with more projects set to be unveiled across Nairobi. Reporting for Hope TV Newswatch, I'm Tess Njenga.
Much Tess for that report. Meanwhile, the cabinet has approved the expansion of the 175-kilometer Rironi-Mau Summit Road into a dual carriageway, with construction set to begin in June 2025. This will bring relief to motorists traveling to Western Kenya. A statement from the cabinet, chaired by President William Ruto, has confirmed that the project is expected to be completed by June 2027. Details on funding and the companies involved have, however, not been disclosed. On swiftly, the Controller of Budget, Margaret Nyakango, has urged senators to ensure her office receives enough funding to carry out its oversight duties. Speaking before the Senate Finance and Budget Committee, she stated that her office is struggling due to a lack of funds. Despite these challenges, Nyakango has affirmed her commitment to fulfilling her constitutional duties.
My office will continue to undertake monitoring and reporting on the implementation of government programs and projects at the county government level. Due to inadequate funding, my office has not been able to monitor the implementation of projects at the national government level. From the foregoing, the budgetary provisions, and here I refer to the control of budget limits in the 2025 budget policy statement, will be vital in ensuring effective implementation and reporting on the implementation of government policies. It should be noted that in subsequent years, additional budgetary allocation to the office will be important in ensuring that the office plays a more expanded role in the realization of government policies and agenda.
Meanwhile, the ODM party leader Raila Odinga has clarified that President William Ruto was the one who reached out to him for a cooperation deal under the broad-based government, not the other way around. Speaking on Tuesday at the burial of Kimani Waiyaki in Muthaiga, Kiambu County, Raila Odinga reflected on his long journey as a freedom fighter, emphasizing that he remains committed to advocating for Kenyans' rights.
Watu wengi wanapiga kelele hapa na pale, oh, Raila ameenda kwa Ruto, ametuacha. Mimi sijaenda kwa Ruto. Ruto amekuja kwangu. Mimi nimesema mimi nibaki, msimamo yangu haijabadilika. Kitu muhimu zaidi mpaka zalime mpaka sasa mimi nakuwa napigania haki ya Wakenya yote. Sasa tumesema tunapatia hao fursa ya kufanya hayo ili yarekebishwe. Uchaguzi itakuja mwaka 2027. Hapo wananchi wataamua wenyewe.
The ODM leaders in Kisumu County have praised the party's alliance with the UDA, vowing to support the partnership between President William Ruto and Raila Odinga. Speaking at the party's county offices, they dismissed critics of the alliance and condemned young people spreading hate on social media.
We unreservedly support the new political friendship and congratulate our party leader, His Excellency Raila Amolo Odinga, for finding it wise after county-wide consultation with party members to sign a cooperation deal with President William Ruto. To the doomsday and the power-hungry politicians who are opposed to the peace initiatives by Raila and Ruto, we say poleni sana. For those like the former Vice President, Kalonzo Musyoka, accusing Raila of betrayal, we invite you to look at yourselves in the mirror. You are the real betrayer. We ask Mr. Musyoka to remember what he did for the opposition in the year 2007 when he sneaked katikati.
Now that they are left alone, why do they blame Raila, whom they did not even vote for? Raila is helping them to help, to like their person, their dear person, their dear president, whom they gave their votes.
We Luos, we were not born to be in opposition forever. And again, I thank Jacom for allowing us to join hands together and help the president to succeed what is started for the people of Kenya. And to my fellow youth, this is a warning I'm giving to you, especially for those who are writing other things in the social media. Kindly, the freedoms which you are enjoying today by writing those things in the social media is because of Raila Amolo Odinga. Let us join this mzee and work hard to ensure that his dream for a better Kenya come to reality.
So I want to call upon everybody, let's be peaceful. Kenya is one. We all belong to Kenya.
While the community leaders from Embakasi South alongside various NGOs have held a forum to discuss key issues affecting both the constituency and the country. A major focus was the Memorandum of Understanding signed last week between President William Ruto and former Prime Minister Raila Odinga. The Executive Director of Jubilant Steward of Africa, Jared Oundo, led the discussion, stressing that the MOU should drive positive change and promote national growth and development. Modoni Kariuki with more on the story.
So recently there was a pact between ODM and UDA. So that pact that made the agreement between the Raila Odinga and the Ruto-led government. So we as the people of the Embakasi South, we think that it's not a very bad idea. However, let it be for a common mwananchi.
The signing of the memorandum between President William Ruto and former Prime Minister Raila Odinga continues to spark mixed reaction among Kenyans. During a consultative meeting held in Embakasi South, led by community leaders and various non-governmental organizations, the partnership between the two leaders took center stage, with some expressing optimism, stating that if properly implemented, the agreement could lead to more meaningful progress and growth in the country.
When the two people are united, it basically means there are going to be peace in this country. So I hereby call upon the President of this Republic, William Ruto, to ensure that there is proper development so that the promises that he had for the people of Kenya, he delivers from number one up to the last agenda. So it should not be the time that this particular coalition or the agreement between them should not be agreement that's going to bring high levels of corruption. So the other thing that should happen is that we should see meaningful development.
At the forum, several challenges affecting residents from Embakasi South were highlighted. Jared Oundo, the Executive Director of Jubilant Steward of Africa, noted that the constituency suffers from minimal representation in the legislature, leaving many local concerns unaddressed in Parliament.
So we are here basically to address issues affecting the people of Kwaruben. So one of the things that is happening is that we as the people of Kwaruben, or we as the people of Embakasi South and the entire Mukuru, we have been underrepresented in the current parliament. So we as the residents of Mukuru, Kwaruben and the residents of entire Embakasi South, we have not had our name being mentioned in parliament because we have an absentee legislature.
Naomba kama Embakasi South, sana sana Mukuru Kwaruben tunaumia sana. Mukuru Kwaruben tukichagua kiongozi, tunamchagua kwa wingi lakini kiongozi anaendanga.
Residents of Mukuru Kwaruben raised key issues such as lack of electricity in the area and across Embakasi South constituency. They urged leaders and stakeholders to take actions to improve their living conditions.
Sai hatuna stima. Sai hatuna drainage. Ukiangalia drainage mvua inyeshe tu hata kama ni dakika 2 imejaa mpaka barabara imefuro. Sai vijana wetu hapa wanahangaika. Ukikuja kuanzia kesho Monday utapata vijana hapa wamekaa juu hawana kazi. Tunataka at least kiongozi mwenye atajua wale vijana zazira anakuja kukampeni wanamkampenia ni nani. Nyumba zinachomeka hapa, tunaenda kuomba msaada nje. Tunavaa tuko na posti hapa na sisi tuwekewe hata simamota hapa karibu. Yenye lazima huku kwetu. Kitambo gari itoke industry area, sisi hapa kwetu nyumba zimechomeka karibu 50.
Ukiangalia hapa Ruben tumekaa miaka mingi sana na tunakuanga na shida mingi sana. For example here in Mukuru Kwaruben is 2 years down the line hatujawahi kuwa na stima. kabisa, hatuna siasa, tunakuanga kuagiza kabisa, ambaye ni mheshimiwa. Inafaa mheshimiwa ama kiongozi yoyote ndiye anafaa tutoe shida kama hizo. Kuna hospitali zilichengwa hapa Embakasi South, hasa hapa Mkuru kwa Ruben, hospitali ziko hapo tu asina madawa. Tukienda huko, mtu akiongeka akienda huko, anaenda huko anaandikiwa madawa, enda ununue kwa chemist.
The forum served as a platform for community members to voice their concerns, with the hope that their grievances will reach the relevant authorities for resolution. For Hope TV Newswatch, I'm Modoni Karaoke.
Much Modoni for that report. While it's exactly 17 minutes past the top of the hour, time now for a short break, but immediately after, I'll be back with the business and sports news. Stick around.
Going back to the heart of worship.
Whether up the mountain or down the valley, we were created to worship God.
Enjoy carefully selected worship music every Wednesday all day long.
Oh, I will sing of the goodness of God.
We take it a notch higher with more worship music.
Every Wednesday
is Worship Wednesday.
Only on Hope FM. Listen and leave.
Hope TV presents News on the Go. Every day at 4 p.m. for all the breaking news and news making headlines. Hope TV. Look and leave.
Hope TV is where you look and live, with an excellent selection of the best Christian programming consisting of local and international content, of inspirational stories, talk shows, Bible commentary, youth, health shows, children entertainment, contemporary gospel music, extended times of worship, live broadcast, news, movies, drama, Christian ministry programs, and so much more. Hope TV is another quality service from Christ is the Answer Ministries, with over 45% of authentic and credible local content every week. Hope TV is a sister station to Hope FM, Kenya's leading Christian radio station, with footprints across the country. Tune in to Hope TV, where you look and live.
Wake up every morning to an exciting moment of worship. With a powerful inspiration from God's word.
Psalm 84 verse 4 says, "Blessed are those that abide, that dwell in the house of God." The blessing is on those that dwell, those that abide. They have made the house of God their abode.
The kingdom of God is already with us in the present time we are in, but it will also be fully realized at the end of the age. But the kingdom has been prepared by God.
On Hope Devotion every Monday to Friday from 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. Only on Hope TV, where you look and live.
Thank you so much for staying with us. Now let's get down to business. And KCB Bank Kenya has teamed up with County Bus Service Sacco to fund the purchase of 150 new buses, helping to improve public transport in Nairobi. This deal is part of an 8 billion shillings funding agreement with the Matatu Owners Association in 2024. Through this program, Matatu Saccos can access up to 5 billion shillings from KCB Bank to upgrade and modernize their vehicles. To some sporting action now, Jordan Schleck continued his dominance in the 2025 Loop Safari Gravel Series, winning the second leg at Machakos People's Park. Schleck, a three-time champion, powered through the 120-kilometer elite men's race, finishing first with an impressive time of 3 hours, 37 minutes and 9 seconds. The race drew over 350 elite and recreational cyclists from across East Africa, challenging them with Machakos tough hills and scenic landscapes. Kenya Volleyball Federation defending champions KCB Volleyball Ladies dominated Kenya Army with a 3-0 victory in their final regular season match at Nyayo Stadium. Kenya Army fought hard in the first set but lost 25-18. KCB then took full control, winning the next two sets 25-10 and 25-16 to secure the win.
This is our last match of the National League regular, and now we are moving forward for the next level, which is going to be the quarterfinals for the playoff 2025. As we are preparing for this year's events, we have a big competition which is coming this year in Nigeria, that is Africa Club Championship, and then also we have the Kenya Cup, which is also coming next week on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. We have a big team to meet and to test if we are ready for the club championship. That is Kenya Pipeline. We are meeting in the group stages for the Kenyan Cup. Officially, our training for the Africa Club Championship is starting tomorrow here at Nyayo Stadium. We want to prepare. We want to be among the best team this year. We want to recover the trophy that we lost 2 years ago.
Now, Manchester United have unveiled plans for a 100,000-seater stadium near Old Trafford. Co-owner Sir Jim Ratcliffe says he wants it to be the world's greatest football stadium, with hopes of completing it in 5 years. The club considered upgrading Old Trafford, but ultimately decided on a brand new venue. Designed by architects Foster and Partners, the stadium will feature an umbrella-style roof, a massive public plaza, and 3 towering masts called the Trident, visible from 25 miles away. Newcastle United got a boost ahead of Sunday's Carabao Cup final with a 1-0 win over West Ham at the London Stadium in the English Premier League. The victory moves them into the Premier League's top 6 and keeps their Champions League hopes alive. Bruno Guimaraes scored the only goal in the 63rd minute, slipping past the West Ham defense to tap in a cross from Harvey Barnes. We come to the end of our news tonight. Many thanks to you for making time to watch Hope TV Newswatch. We really do appreciate the value of your time. On behalf of the amazing team that made this bulletin a success, have yourselves a blessed night. My name is Keneddy Kimani, and Boniface Moreithi has been our sign language interpreter.